Okay, so you just took a look at the Bayview Massacre, a historical event that just happened down the street from where you're sitting right now in Cudahy, Wisconsin. Um, so you saw the consequences, right, of the Industrial Revolution as workers are kind of being squeezed tighter and tighter. What you're going to be looking at next is the reform movements. What do people try to do to make life better? So let's do a quick transition here with topic 11.4, industrial conflict and reform. The goal here is for you to be able to explain how people responded to problems created by industrialization and what they proposed as new political and economic reforms to fix this. There is no fill in the blank sheet for this one. Instead, let's just stop and discuss, right? So hopefully this will be moderated by your sub who's filling in for me. Industrial pressure. What specific conditions in industrial society caused workers to protest and strike in the first place based on what you just read? Okay, question number two. Why might governments choose to support factory owners instead of the workers during these protests? Question number three, or the structural problem here. If industrial societies, that is, civilizations or societies that have industrialized, create all these mass factories, if they continue to grow, do you think that conflicts like the Bayview Massacre are going to happen again, or this is kind of just a short period and then it's done? So why or why not? Or why do you think these things will either continue to happen, or why will they eventually peter off and not happen, not be as violent? Okay, final question here. If industrial systems create these problems, what kind of solutions do you think people are going to propose or suggest to these problems? Okay, so during the 1800s and early 1900s, people across the industrial world, that is, countries that have gone through industrialization, begin to suggest different solutions to these problems. And you're going to read about some of those ideas. And spoiler alert, some of these ideas become so controversial that in the second half of the 20th century, people seriously consider throwing nuclear weapons at each other over the idea of which of these ideas is the best solution to the problems that you just identified. That's a conflict called the Cold War, and spoiler, that's where we're going to end this class in a couple weeks.